Hey everybody, it's Tia DeShay. Today is Tuesday, March the 29th, 2022. It is 12:57 p.m. and this is the 40-day prosperity plan demonstration brought to you by Selah Leadership Academy for Creative and Intuitive Studies and Educational. This is the 40-day prosperity plan demonstration brought to you by Selah Leadership Academy for Creative and Intuitive Studies, LLC, an educational component of Tia DeShay, LLC. This video presentation is brought to you by The Abundance Book by John Randolph Price. This is to serve as a supplement, not a substitute to the book. You are encouraged to purchase the book and read the book in its entirety and then come back to these video presentations to supplement what you have read. Our agenda for today's presentation is the protection prayer, meditation, prosperity checklist, statement of principle, gratitude, and resources. Let's do our protection prayer by James Freeman. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. The mind of God guides me. The life of God flows through me. The laws of God direct me. The power of God abides within me. The joy of God uplifts me. The strength of God renews me. The beauty of God inspires me. Wherever I am, God is. Let it be as it was said and written unto you and unto me. It is done. Ashe and amen. Our meditation is in 3 parts. We're going to breathe in and breathe out 3 times. You can exhale through your nose. You can inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth, or you can inhale through your mouth and exhale through your mouth, whichever is comfortable for you. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. What do I know of God? God is life. Life is omnipresent. All is alive. I see this in the wonders of nature. I see this in myself. I am alive because I am life. My life is God's life. My life is God. I feel my livingness within me. I feel God. My awareness of God is growing. God is love. I feel love in my heart and know that this is the very Spirit of God flowing through my feeling nature. I cannot love without God. I love, therefore I am one with God. My understanding of God is growing. God is wisdom and intelligence. God is mind, and I sense the infinite knowingness of that mind within me. I think, I know, and that with which I think and know is God's mind and expression. My knowledge of God is growing. Where is God? God is where I am. God is what I am. I am an individualization of God, and the Spirit of God dwells within me as me. I am the light of the world. I turn within to the light and say, Thou art the Christ, the Spirit of the living God. You are my spirit, my soul, my body. When I look at thee, I see me, and I listen in the silence for the acknowledgement from within. I am now conscious of God, of my Christ self. I am the Christ of God, the truth of God, the self of God. Through this consciousness of the reality of me, I open the door to spirit. I draw into my mind and feeling nature the wholeness of spirit, the allness of God, and my consciousness is filled with the light of truth. I now know that there is nothing that I could truly desire that is not at this very moment standing at the door of my consciousness, ready to appear in my life and affairs. I have only to be conscious of this truth, and every need is met, every problem solved, every question answered. My consciousness of God within is all I will ever need for all eternity. Breathe in, breathe out. Here is our prosperity checklist. Remember, this is a process. Some days you'll answer yes to more questions than others. This is a process. This is a journey. Do not judge yourself, condemn yourself if you are not where you think you should be. And ask yourself, if you're not where you think you should be, where is that thought coming from? Is it coming from because you're comparing your progress to others, or you have created a standard for yourself based on outside expectations? So remember, it's about what is your path and what is your journey. It's not based on anyone else. So here's our prosperity checklist. It comes in four sets of questions. Is my primary interest in realizing the presence of God, or is it in meeting a financial problem? Am I still concentrating on the effect, money, or am I focusing my attention on cause, spirit? Am I willing to take my stand now and prove God once and for all as my all-sufficiency? Have I devoted the necessary time to meditating on the spirit within as the source of my prosperity? Am I conscious of the inner presence as my abundance? Do I have the understanding that my consciousness of the presence is my supply? Am I trying to demonstrate money or develop a greater consciousness of abundance? Have I accepted the truth that the living presence within me is my all-sufficiency and that the activity of this infinite mind is meeting my every need at this moment? Have I identified myself with my all-sufficient self so that I can say with great conviction, I am abundance? Knowing that my consciousness of the indwelling presence is my supply, can I now affirm and believe the truth that I have abundance? Can I see myself fulfilled and enjoying lavish abundance in my life and affairs? Have I truly expressed a feeling of love for the visions of wholeness and completeness that I see in my visualizations? Do I intuitively feel that spirit has manifest as my all-sufficiency, even though the results may still be invisible? Have I spoken the word, it is done? Have I totally surrendered all my needs, desires, fears, and concerns to the presence within? Have I expressed a deep sense of gratitude to the spirit within before my good comes forth into visible manifestation? Is my heart overflowing with thankfulness and joy the majority of my waking hours? Am I listening to the voice within for guidance and instructions regarding any action that I am to take in the outer world? Am I following thought with that action? Have I totally forgiven everyone and everything in my consciousness? Am I practicing unconditional love with everyone in my life? Have I maintained a state of secrecy regarding the use of spiritual principles in the demonstration of my supply? Knowing the reality within all and the truth about all, can I see everyone on this planet as abundantly supplied with every good thing, regardless of appearances? Do I desire for everyone else that which I desire for myself? Am I a joyful giver? Do I freely share my money on a regular basis, knowing that as I give, so shall I receive, pressed down and running over? Have I done all that I can do to improve my relationship with my children? In my personal relationship with my mate or love partner, do I care more about his or her feelings and welfare than I do my own? Am I working to overcome any problems related to my sex life? Am I involved in a meaningful activity for creative self-expression? Am I working on my life plan to see myself as whole and complete in every area of my life? The more questions you have answered yes, the richer you are in mind and manifestation. Statement of principle, day 18. My consciousness of the spirit within me as my unlimited source is the divine power to restore the years the locusts have eaten, to make all things new, to lift me up to the high road of abundant prosperity. This awareness, understanding, and knowledge of spirit appears as every visible form and experience that I could possibly desire. Oftentimes, and I know I did this thought crossed my mind a few days ago. And I was asking spirit, am I behind schedule? And this principle for today reminds me that it doesn't matter if I am or if I'm not. That when I concentrate and focus on the divine presence within me, that the divine presence within me has the power to restore what the locusts have eaten, has the power to put me right where I need to be, to put me right on schedule, to put me right on track, and to make up for quote unquote lost time. as long as I stay aware and conscious of the indwelling Christ within me. And that everything that I thought I should have already had by now, that the unlimited abundance within me can still fulfill those desires and still bring into fruition those things that I think that I should already have. There's no time limit with the divine. The divine is always working to fulfill our desires. So, statement of principle, day 18, my consciousness of the spirit within me as my unlimited source is the divine power to restore the years the locusts had eaten, to make all things new, to lift me up to the high road of abundant prosperity. This awareness, understanding, and knowledge of spirit appears as every visible form and experience that I could possibly desire. The key is expanding your desires, expanding your vision for yourself. Nothing is too big, too large for the divine power within you, for God. Because the more you want to grow, that just means that the more you want to express God in your life, the more you want to show God to others in your life. So it's nothing greedy or arrogant or narcissistic about wanting more. The more you want to grow, the more you want to expand, it's just letting you know, it's just confirmation. It's the more you want to see God in your life, the more you want to be God in your life, the more you want to express God in your life. That's what that means. When it's coming from a place of knowing that you have not tapped into your fullest potential. When it comes from that place, it's not coming from an egocentric, narcissistic place. It means that you just want to see more of God expressed in this earth through you. So once again, statement of principle, day 18, my consciousness of the spirit within me as my unlimited source is the divine power to restore the years the locusts have eaten, to make all things new, to lift me up to the high road of abundant prosperity. This awareness, understanding, and knowledge of spirit appears as every visible form and experience that I could possibly desire. Immense gratitude. Thank you for my new subscribers. Thank you for everyone who has liked, shared this video. I am so thankful. Or any of the videos in this 40-day prosperity plan demonstration video series. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The more people that are exposed to these videos, the more generations are touched and changed to heal their mindset and belief system about prosperity. So I'm so thankful. I don't take this for granted. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for your likes, your views, your shares, for subscribing. So thankful, so thankful. So thank you for allowing Selah Leadership Academy for creative and intuitive studies in assisting you in your transformation. May you realize how abundant you have always been. And may that abundance lead you to touch the lives of other people, change the lives of other people, because that's what it's really about. The more abundant we become, or the more abundant we realize that we already are, and we express that abundance, the more we can help other people. The more we can change the world and the collective consciousness for the better. Resources. You can utilize my services at tiadeshay.com. You can download my app, Mirror Moments app, on iOS and Android. You can take my courses on Udemy under Reverend Deandra Everhart, and you can purchase my books on Amazon and just type in Tia DeShay. Until tomorrow, be blessed.